Hi Scorpio, welcome to your July forecast, where I'm going to use tarot and astrology to dive into the energy and see how the month is going to unfold for you. This isn't going to resonate with every single Scorpio out there, and if it doesn't resonate, please go and check your other placements for messages there. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. The only way to book a personal reading with me is through Instagram. My Instagram is _witchcrafter with a wee blue tick. Please disregard anyone in your inbox pretending to be me because I promise you, they are full of nonsense. Now, astrologically, you've had a lot going on. Your chart ruler is in very, very good dignity indeed. Mars is currently in Aries. Jupiter has moved into your 7th house, which is going to be expanding the people in your life. It's going to be inviting people in to collaborate with you. We've got a lot going on in your 8th house. Currently, we've got the Sun, we've got Mercury, and we've got Venus, and Saturn is stationed, ready to go retrograde in your 4th house. So there's a lot going on here, Scorpio. When I pulled over this card, there was a song in my head. It's a song called The Japanese House, and it's Something's Got to Change, right? And I feel very, very strongly that someone in your life, it could be in your love relationships, but someone in your inner circle is either dealing with a lot of imbalances in their own life, or they are causing a lot of imbalances for you. There's this feeling of, it not being a very fair exchange. And I definitely feel as though you're kind of being called to do something about that and to make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of. 2 seconds. There we go. So let's pull some tarot on the situation for Scorpio. Let's pull some tarot. Something has to change. That's the song. Excuse me for butchering it. I've had a sore throat for about a week. Let's see for Scorpio. There we go. And the Hierophant is the card for Taurus. So this is something that you feel deeply committed to. This is something that feels intrinsically like it's part of your path. The Queen of Wands. Right. I definitely feel as though this is a situation that has been grumbling on and bothering you for quite some time. It's been affecting your confidence. It's been affecting how you feel about yourself. And I definitely feel as though you have been creatively coming up with ideas in order to mitigate this situation, because it is something that you're attached to in a very, very deep level. You are not aware of all of the information though, and I definitely feel as though this is causing a lot of stress. And because whoever it is that you're dealing with isn't being open and honest and forthcoming with maybe how they're feeling, maybe what's actually happening in the background, this is creating a lot of tension inside your own head. You could be, daydreaming and fantasizing about things that are hurting your own feelings. And there's this childishness in the energy as well. It doesn't feel as though the person that you're dealing with is fully stable, fully sure of themselves. It all just feels a little bit icky. Do you know what I mean? And with the 8 of Cups, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, because you haven't been feeling the love, the respect from this person for quite some time, I definitely feel as though in the month of July, with all of this energy in Gemini and Mars being in beside some big hitters, as well as, Venus and Mercury and things like that, I feel like now is the time to really allow yourself to express how you're feeling, express disappointment, come out of your shell and not analyze this person, not tear them apart or read them for filth, but express how their behavior has a negative effect and a domino effect in the lives of other people. And let's see an outcome for this, Scorpio. And the thing is here, because your chart ruler is in such good dignity, you are the one that holds the power here. You're the one that can, navigate the situation. So you're not focusing on the past. You want to resolve things because, again, with the Hierophant and with Taurus, this is something that you want to keep in your life. This is something that you feel deeply committed to. So Let's get an outcome. Let's get an outcome. This is beautiful. Okay. So you're very much, there's a self-awareness here, Scorpio, right? That pulling this situation into a new cycle, setting boundaries, setting expectations, being disciplined with yourself and the people around about you, it's all about tough love. You know, like this is an energy of tough love. We've got the Emperor and we've got the Ace of Cups. Forcing people to realize, pulling them up to the surface and giving them a bit of a shake and being like, don't you see, you know, something's got to change the Japanese house. And this is a situation that is also a part of your own spiritual growth. You know, this is Cupid's arrows. This is a divinely guided situation. And I definitely feel as though, like, what is being presented to you is in direct opposition with what your intuition is telling you. And that's going to be exhausting. Like, you definitely know that this is something that is like disrespecting whoever it is you're dealing with on a very, very deep level, exhausting and not over, right? Like this is a situation that is going to grumble on, but the actions that you take now, you're going to be able to reap for a future harvest in the months to come. So let's have a look and get a spirit oracle. Let's get a spirit oracle for Scorpio. Compassion in the reverse. How funny is that? Don't allow people to manipulate you using their emotions, okay? It's very, very toxic. And again, this is all to do with tough love. This could be someone who is lacking in their career. For some of you, it could be dealing with people at your job as well. You know, some of you might be bosses and dealing with people who are working under you. And remember, just because you are compassionate and just because you want someone in your life, if they're not giving you what you need, if they're not respecting you, you are under no obligation to continue this commitment, even if it's something that you really want. You're going to have a conversation with your heart and your head and then make the decision from there, okay? So Scorpio, that was your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another energy check-in. But until then, thank you so much for listening. I've been the Witchcrafter.